activist for many, many years. And
Since a teenager, yeah.
You've been involved in numerous different movements and issues.
Yeah.
And there's a large poverty problem almost everywhere you go.
Yeah, yeah.
And there never used to be a person when I was a child that lived on the street that just wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
Nowadays it's commonplace and people just walk by.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of sad to see that. Yeah, I've been involved in kind of street radical politics since a teenager, and I'm 62 years old now. But I remember one time being homeless in California. I actually was living in Canada, long story, but I was homeless in California. And there were so few street people, this is many years ago, I knew every one of them by their first name. You know, that same place now, when I go back, tens of thousands of people are everywhere homeless. There's armies of people that are homeless and living in parks and in the, what do you call it, just like government buildings have these large grassy areas around the government buildings. They're camped out there on the government lawn and stuff. Thousands and thousands of homeless. And I remember the days when oh, this is a good story. I remember the days when every homeless person I knew him or her by their first name. And I'm going to get into sort of a gray area here now. It's not illegal or criminal, but it's borderline. Anyway, what the heck. I am from the United States, and I have citizenship and ID from the States, and I have citizenship at the same time from Canada. I was homeless, so what I did is I went to a welfare office in California to see what I could do, to see what I could see. This tells you how far back in the dinosaur period, the Cretaceous period, I come from. So you go to the welfare office, because I had a pocket full of U.S. ID and a pocket full, I was born in the United States, and I have a pocket full of Canadian ID. Nothing illegal about that, I'm legally a dual citizen. So I went to the welfare office, and lo and behold, you walk into the welfare office in California at this time, and they have a big thing, a division, right away at the front door. Homeless applicants go right, regular normal applicants go left. So being homeless, I went to the right. So this is how far back I come from. In the homeless applicant section, it took a really long time to see a worker. They gave you like 3 weeks or a month lodging at a beautiful motel, and then for food, they gave you a big thick book of vouchers at the local McDonald's. So you could eat your heart out for about, well, not quite a month. And you could also stay in this nice motel with cable vision and all the accoutrement of being in a nice middle-class motel. So that's what you did when you filed the homeless application. And they check you out, you know, they wanted to make sure it wasn't a scam that you were pulling, that you were really broke and destitute and homeless. You got set up at a really beautiful motel. Well, not really beautiful, but a really nice basic motel. And you had a big voucher of McDonald's, a book of vouchers to use at McDonald's. Now the other thing is soup kitchens. I went to a church soup kitchen at this time, and they had a spread that just was unbelievable. It was like a cafeteria. All of the different kinds of eggs, and different kinds of meats, and potatoes. This was just for breakfast. And then you had coffee and tea and chocolate milk and juices and that. And every one of these, it was a slide along your tray kind of cafeteria sort of affair. All you could eat and all you could drink at every different station, whether it's scrambled eggs or, geez, what else did they have? Western omelets, pancakes and French toast, sausage, bacon, or ham, eggs that were sunny side up or well done, whatever, and on and on and on. And it was mind-boggling.